What's up, YouTube? So, out here in the garage, just kind of looking over the Acura, getting real ready to get the transmission, start getting together all the parts that we need to do the swap. I want to confess something to you guys for just a minute. So I could do this swap two different ways. One way is to accumulate the parts. This is kind of how everyone does it. It's not my style usually, but most people start accumulating parts, get parts together, and then start doing their build. I'm more of the type where I usually try to do everything at one time. And I have a plan to do that. In fact, I came across a great deal that's 6 or 7 hours away from me on a whole another Rsx that actually he's already collected all the all-wheel drive stuff, and he wants like $8,000 for the whole thing. And it comes with the car. You know, logic would say, buy that car, keep the all-wheel drive stuff that you need, sell it, minus the price of the car, and that's the cost of all the extra parts, and then come out better that way. And 100%, that's the way to do it. But here's the problem. I am a hyper-focused person. When I do something like that, I don't sleep very well. I don't communicate with my family very well. I'm focused on getting this mission done. And that is not what I want this to end up being. I don't want this to end up being a thing that my family is mad about because I'm out here working on it every chance I get or at every spare moment. I want this to be something that's enjoyable. And even if that ends up costing me a little more money, it's kind of what I want to do. I mean, I'd love to do it the other way. Don't get me wrong. And I know that other way makes more sense. But I don't usually do stuff this way. So it will be nice to do a little bit of a change. It'll be interesting to kind of try to source each part individually. I do have a transmission already sourced. It's in Memphis, Tennessee, which is about 4 hours from me. A friend of mine named Jeremy has one. The only thing about that trans is that it's a little bit rough looking, but no matter if I buy a great looking one or a bad looking one, I'm gonna have it sent to a shop and have it looked at and probably rebuilt either way. So not a big deal. But yeah, I'll just give y'all a good look at the Rsx. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go kind of the longer route. It'll also make a little more sense as far as making videos. I can make some videos driving to go get each part, because it's gonna take time. This stuff just some of it's very common, some of it's easy, like at every junkyard, but some of it's a little more complicated. So that's kind of the route that I think I'm gonna take, just to keep everybody happy. When I say everybody, I mostly mean my wife. I've put a lot of effort and time into cars in the last few years, and really overall over our whole relationship. So if she don't want to see me do it that way, that ain't the way I'll do it. But I hope you guys, enjoy the stuff, even if I know this stuff isn't that good. At this point, it just kind of helps me kind of detox a little bit, kind of decompress. Hope you guys enjoy it a little bit. I'm actually gonna I got some videos of me and my cousin, Kyle. He's actually a subscriber too. He comments on some of my stuff, but he's in town for Christmas right now. And so we were out taking the Rsx for a drive, and we played around with a C8 Corvette for a while. So I'm gonna put some clips of that into this video, which I think will be interesting. We actually the clips kind of suck because the clips was of us trying to get him to race, but he wouldn't race. He would just fly past us. He wouldn't stop and get beside us. And so I was trying to, and he wouldn't. But after we didn't get it on video, but right when I had gave up and was turning around, then he decided to gun it, and I went too. And we were pulling on him pretty good. But they're definitely quick. The C8, the new C8 Corvette is a pretty fast car. So here's those clips right here. And after them, just consider this a sign out too. Y'all have a good one. Oh, hey, wait. I also wanted to show you guys some, sorry. Put some new tires on the RSX. They're not really an upgrade. They're a street tire. They did have a 255. This is a 225. They kind of have a little bit of like stretch to them, which I don't really care for, but it's better for a street tire right now. So that's kind of something I've done in the last couple days.
Do it. He done.